And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's Ohio going up against Kansas. John Schaube and Chris Singleton on the call. Singy, one of the stories in this one is a highly anticipated Major League debut, and all eyes will be on her as she gets the start on the mound.
I love watching pitching debuts at this level because there's no waiting around to see the rookie in action. You get thrown right into the deep end of the Major League pool. She's center stage from the first inning on. So, like you said, Boog, there's no hiding at all. There's a ton of excitement about this kid's future, and she's about to face the best lineup of her life. So I'm excited to see how she attacks it.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Now it's going to be
Leading
number
off
16.
For the Buckeyes, the shortstop, number 16.
Bounce to the left side. Witt over to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, the first baseman, Haley Lang.
Next to hit, Haley Lang. Obviously a player who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that she hits both righties and lefties. There's a swing and a miss. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a player or platoon her.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a player that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And that one got a piece of her. He had 2 strikes on her, and he hit her. And now Barrett. Fought off foul. Lugo, a 6'4" righty, 35 years old, and he took home a Gold Glove in 2024. Lugo checks on first. She's back in there. Just missed.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
And that is out of play. That one misses.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
And that's outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Her ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of her
number
career
17.
since day one.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Kay will hit next. Ball 1 there.
The last thing she wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That one misses. That's 5 straight.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 1 out. A little bit low. And now 3-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering in there for a strike. And now 3-1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. And they're all loaded up.
Ball 4.
Oh, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the catcher. Golden opportunity right here. Check swing, and she held up. One out, bases full. Next offering upstairs.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
I wouldn't throw her another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. She's having a hard time catching up.
Right through there for a strike.
If you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe and comment and become a member today.
Lang, the runner at third. Barrett on second. Kay at first. One gone. And that one ripped to left. Down the line, and it's foul. Ground ball, could be two. Quick feed to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
That is good. The right fielder.
I promise you there are players that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and she gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. First pitch, and he just misses.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got one run in, you got to try to get another one or maybe two.
Two on, two outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. Coming home, the relay throw. And she's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left. On to the bottom of the first. The Buckeyes out front 2-0. And we're back on the hill here today, number 36.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in her arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for her to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, you know, one thing about it, it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for her in this one.
Next offering is fouled back. Inside. Yeah, that's ball 2.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 2-2. And the count is 2-2. This one in the air, center field. Barrett makes the grab, one away.
Batting second, the third baseman, Ncaa.
Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And he takes a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, she demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
One down, base is empty. And now 2-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. The other way. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. Looked that one in there for the knock. Definitely got that pitch on the outside of the cap a little bit, but he made it work for him.
Bobby Witt Jr. at the dish now. He committed to play for the University of Oklahoma, where his dad went before the Royals changed his mind.
He would have been the #1 overall pick in most drafts. As a high schooler, he won a gold medal with Team USA and was named the 2019 Gatorade National Baseball Player of the Year.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Nice stop. There's 1.
Out.
To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Salvador Perez.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Pitch misses. Ball 1. Perez launched a homer in his most recent game. Witt leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The next offering misses, and it's 2-0.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Two outs. And that's in for a strike. Smoked on the ground, a second. Slings to first, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the rookie DH, number 8.
Number 8.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting 8, the third baseman.
Stepping in, the
7.
long ball threat, Burns. Looking for her first big league hit right here. Fouled off left side. Yo, 1. There goes the runner. There's a ball.
Ball 1.
Safe at second, and that was not close. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there. And I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in. Kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Here's the second baseman trying to pick up her first knock in the big leagues. Right through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. Singy, he wasn't real sharp in the first, got hit around, but really more so, didn't throw a ton of strikes.
Well, he's just got to find a way to settle down. He was clearly fighting himself out there, not really finding the strike zone, walking batters. So we'll see if he can get back on track and fill up the zone a little bit more.
That's outside.
That's a ball.
And the count is even 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Runner at second here, one gone.
Three and two.
In the dirt. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it drops in. Run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 3. So she gets 2 milestones with that hit, her first big league knock, and she drives in her first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat she's never going to forget.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. She's over 1. And that drops in for a strike. One run across in the frame so far here in the second game of the series. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Just missed. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
She's a fun player to watch taking at bat. She just battles up there. She doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put her away.
That one is absolutely belted. That's going back. Back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall.
The first baseman, number 35, Haley Lang.
So a runner aboard. Haley Lang digs in now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if she was expecting for the pitcher to come right at her, but she got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Lugo throws over, and she dives back in safely. Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. 1-2 now. Battling here as she fouls it away. Got her swinging. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Vinny Pasquantino.
Pasquantino.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. It's softly on the ground left side. Gets it to first. That's one out in the bottom of the second.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Jonathan
India at the plate. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One down, base is empty. Outside low, and that is ball one. Eric Summersgill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike three. And that's the first strikeout of her major league career.
Yeah, and it could be the first of many if she meets the goals she set for herself and the expectation others have for her. She doesn't want to just win games. She wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a pitcher, even if she doesn't have power stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes her stand up a little bit taller.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We played two full. The Buckeyes with the lead, 3-0. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, here's the center fielder, Barrett.
Number 34.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Just missed.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Now batting, number 17.
Man at first, nobody out. Here's some real power at the plate. Kay. She reached out a walk her first time. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Next offering is fouled back. Next
Ball
one
one.
misses. 1-2 the count.
She's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at her and determine whether it's a ball or strike if she swings or not.
And a base hit right there. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody
Now
out.
batting, number 13.
And here's the catcher. She has turned into one of the best catchers in the National League. That one fouled off. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a miss, struck her out.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. But no chance. That's an infield single.
Wastes no time there. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Seth Lugo done for the day, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching.
Kyle Wright on the pitch out of the pen here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Next is the DH, a switch hitter. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in there. 0-1. Barrett at third. Kay over at first with 1 away.
One ball.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Ground ball left side, could be 2. There's 1.
That's an out.
Over to first, safe.
I promise you there are players that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and she gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Now it's the power-speed combo. Burns.
And there's one thing on her mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Swinging a foul straight back. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Buckeyes have the advantage, 4-0. Back here in Kansas City, now it's Hunter Renfroe.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2 is the count.
Got it. And there's one away.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch
Batting ninth,
strikeout.
the
You've got to
center
be
fielder,
better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. That misses the zone. Ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. One out, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Blanco stands in now and watches strike 1. That one close, ruled a ball, and it's 1-1. And that's in for a strike. Swings and misses. And she strikes out the side here in the 3rd.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Gotta make this life go paradise, so I go paranormal like paradise. But my mojo right, and my motor right, so I roll the dice. So I seize the day. I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up. I'm blowing up.
And we're back
Leading
as
off
we
for
go to the
Ohio,
top of the
the
4th.
second baseman,
And now number 33. Right, back to work. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Right through there for a strike. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Pitch in the dirt,
3-2.
and the count's full. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and she'll see another. On the ground to the left. Witt sends it across to first. That was a strong at bat, even though she couldn't find a way on base.
Now batting, number 16.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. She's kind of an outlier, especially when hitters are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. First pitch misses.
Her swing is so good, it's in the zone a long time. She gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that misses. And that's ball 2. Singing, one of the things that's interesting is that players really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If she's doing damage now, if she's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if she can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
That one fouled off. 2-2.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Throws to first in time. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The first baseman, number 35, Haley
2 outs,
Lang.
base is empty. And now Haley Lang. She's 0 for 1. Hard hit to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Down the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia. And he grounds one to the right side. Lang takes it herself. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Hard hit right side. On to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now
fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Salvi steps into the box now.
One 0.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a breaking ball misses outside. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him looking. Now 5 strikeouts for her on the mound. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Barrett. That clips the corner.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Fastball, she gets out of the way. Line drive ripped down the left side towards the left field corner. Now she'll turn for second. The throw in. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kay, the next to hit, a walk, and she's also singled. And there's the strike. Runner at second. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
She's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat, if she's not ready to pull the trigger, she's not worried if she gets to an 0-2 count.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count is 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the 5th. That's too low. 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cut on and miss, struck her out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Look, she just ran out of patience there. She took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Ball 1.
In the dirt. On the ground to first. And she beats him to first. She's safe.
You gotta love her hustle down the line to beat the flip to the bag. I mean, there's a lot going on between a first baseman and the pitcher during these plays, and she just kept her head down and beat it out.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now it's the right fielder.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. To second. India there for the out. Runner scores from third.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. That's all.
Next offering is in for a strike. Barrett on third with 2 out.
Two balls.
In the
1
dirt,
strike.
but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. That one almost got her.
Straighten her up a little bit.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Now it's the DH. Singy, she's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this player always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And she's down 0-2 as she swings through.
If you're a player that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because she's able to use the entire field, that's why she's so successful in these situations.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. 2 left on. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Buckeyes lead it 4-0. Back here in Kansas City, and here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
No balls, 2 strikes.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Kay puts it away for the out. 1 away.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Jonathan India. Struck out swinging his first time.
Everybody favors we can divvy up. You only live once, you gotta live it.
Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That one pushed foul.
A little tardy on that fastball. She's going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
One down, base is empty. In
One
the
ball,
dirt, and
2
it's
strikes.
1-2. Right side, hard hit. Slinging it to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael.
2 down, base is empty. And now the DH, Michael Massey. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
2 outs, base is empty. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs. Swing and a pop-up. And that's the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Now the third baseman, Burns. That's in there, and that is strike 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Hunter Harvey up and loosening in the pen. Hernandez warming up as well. She swings and fouls one off. That misses. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
And a ground ball to first. Pasquantino just got her on that one.
Now batting, number 33.
Standing in is the power hitting second baseman. This is a player you got to keep an eye on when she digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and she's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and she creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And delivers outside. Now you see even sluggers from time to time try and use the bunt really as a way to beat the shift. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. India handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The batter, number 16.
Now it's the shortstop. 0 for 3 in this one.
With this kind of lead, she can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what she loves to do.
And that's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And now the count is even.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle to base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
The first baseman, number 35, Haley Lang.
Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Haley Lang.
Ball 1, no strikes.
In the dirt, blocked. Right with a throw over.
Safe.
In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. And now a runner into scoring position.
That's a tough spot for the catcher, Boog. No chance of stopping the outside pitch, and now the runner moves up. Those moments can be really frustrating.
And another ball.
3 balls.
Barrett
no
to
strike.
bat next. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. And we're back.
Leading off
Hunter
for
Renfroe
Kansas,
at the
the
plate.
right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Right down the chute. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
The 0-1. And there's a ball.
1-1.
That one inside.
That's inside.
And a count 2-1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Expect for that pitcher to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because she does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled
center
to score
fielder,
in this
number
one.
28,
Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Just missed. Swings through that one for strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first.
Ball two.
Next offering is fouled back. Two now. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer
The
or
left fielder,
Uncle Charlie.
number
You can
44,
see why. It's not a looping slow curve. She throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 4-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. When you have a team that hits home runs at such a high rate, they can get back in the ball game so quickly. That's why that leadoff walk was extremely costly.
Base is empty, one away. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. And that's off the outside edge. And 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Cut on and miss. Curveball struck him out. It's been a fun debut for us to watch. She's been pretty good going deep into this game, and that's always impressive for a player getting her first start in the majors.
Yeah, pitchers love to work deep into games because they want to find their rhythm and then be able to repeat it over and over again. And you can't find your rhythm if your debut only lasts a few innings. So she's picking up valuable experience with each pitch she throws at this point. It's been a nice outing for her, Boog.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball.